Hello, everybody, and welcome to this video that I took a break from YouTube just because I was getting frustrated. But this video I've been trying to make for like 3 weeks, about 3 weeks. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get comments about this, comments about that. So I am a smaller YouTuber, but I have been doing YouTube since 2010. My first video was in 2010, and I've been playing games for a long time. And the game I'm going to talk about is D4. But not just D4. It is the lies and deceit of content creators that are Diablo partners. So one of the things going on around right now is I'm constantly seeing people that have Diablo merchandise or that get flown to the Diablo headquarters are constantly saying the game's in a good place when it's not. First off, just because you have end-game content does not mean it's good end-game content. That's one. Two, just because you can find mythical gear and the right aspects and the right legendaries and you can play the game for 10 to 15 hours does not mean that they can do that. Another thing, there are people that tell you to go and do this and go and do that, and they're playing on a motherfucking PC. Okay, they're playing on a PC. I play on Xbox. Most people don't tell you how to do things while playing on an Xbox. Go to max roll, follow this guide, and everything else. If you're playing on an Xbox, that doesn't work. And I'm seeing so many people say the game's in a good space. Well, they fucking lied to us on what the game was going to be. So I've followed the development of Diablo 4 for years. And I mean years. And I would see what's going on with the content creation. I would see what they said was going to be in the game and how there's always going to be people everywhere and there's always going to be something to do. There's less monsters in this game than in any Diablo game. This game does not have everything that you need. D3 is a better game. Diablo Immortal is a better game. I know that's going to make people mad, but it is. This game is not in a good space. And coming from somebody that I don't play the game for 10 to 15 hours, but I put stuff in. I've put time into every fucking season. And every season has been fucking trash, except for the vampire season. And I'm one of those people that I like the lore. I like the backstory. But every season has nothing to do with the fucking game that when you beat the campaign. So I beat the campaign. There's great storytelling in the campaign. There's all these characters with rich lore. You don't ever see any of them anymore. You don't see them anymore. There's no mention of the events that happened. The world should look different after all this battle and monsters and the demons coming through. There should be substance there. And for everybody that tells me every season they're doing good stuff, okay, itemization. I don't give a fucking shit about itemization. Itemization, yes, it's good to have good itemization, have things with the right numbers, but that's not what I'm looking for. Do I care that there's better itemization? No, because the drops are still not good. They're still not good drops. I don't play with other people. I play by myself. I am a single player Diablo player. And I have been since Diablo 1. I've always played it by myself. Always. So that doesn't matter to me. every campfire chat, they skate by questions all the time. They're not doing that good. There's people that used to be on the campfire chats a lot, and they just magically fucking disappeared. They're not on there anymore. One of them was on there for like 2 seconds and then left in one of the campfires because he's been hounded online because they're lying to the fans. They're not putting out good content. They had one season where you have the little robot that follows you around. That was fucking trash. And everybody that says, oh, this is a cool addition. So every season they have a stupid board that you kill this many enemies, do this, and you get rewards. And that's the same thing every month. They just rename it something else. Endgame stuff. Okay, if it's endgame, how come I can't do the pit? Why do I have to be level 100 to do the pit? I would like to try it, but I'm not a level fucking 100. And every season restarting, I'm not going to go through the stupid fucking grind, get up to level, trying to get to level 100 because the game is fucking boring. There's not, the leveling process sucks. It sucks. It's horrible. All the things that I would think would be interesting, like the world bosses, the Legion events, the whispers, dungeons, all that. It's not really entertaining. It's not engaging. It's not really that fun. And for people that are going to be in the comments and say it's still a fun game, if you put all the skills up there that you have for each class, you have less skills than D3. You do. I'm not going to talk about the Paragon board because the Paragon board is just like adding stuff. In an era where you have games like Last Epoch, Undecember, Grim Dawn, you even had Wulshin and Path of Exile, and soon to be Path of Exile 2, that do better skill trees better. There's better ways to do skill trees. There's no customization in your skills. It doesn't make anything interesting. There's a million lightning sorceress. Druids are fucking garbage. It's really bad that I can play. So Diablo is a $70 game. Last Epoch is $35. But I can have more companions in Last Epoch than I can in Diablo. It's just hit, and then you got these content creators. The content creators that come in and they will say that, oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. When they're Diablo partner. Are they allowed to say anything bad about the game? Because people are saying the game's in a good space when it's not. I don't want to put people's names on blast, but some content creators, not only have they done this with Diablo, but they did this with No Rest for the Wicked and said No Rest for the Wicked was a good game and it was a good Diablo style game when literally it's Dark Souls overhead. That's all it is. But I'm not going to get on a tangent about No Rest for the Wicked. There's people I see that I know are Diablo partners or on max roll, but they are saying the game's in a better fucking space than it is. Diablo right now is not in a good space, which is why I have not bought the expansion yet. Because the game's not good. And the classes aren't good. Like, yes, they're going to add mercenaries and the Spiritborn. And I'm like, no, it's not exactly good. I have seen so much stuff. So many action RPGs come out with unique ideas, good ideas, and really trying to change the wheel, make things flow better. And then you have D4 that just lies to their fans all the time about, hey, we're going to do this. Hey, we're going to do this. Hey, we're going to do PR testing. Okay. Public test room. You guys are doing PTRs. Well, you're doing it, and most people I see that get it aren't like the normal people. The average Joes that have 95 jobs that come in, that play games. And yes, I know that I'm being hypercritical. I don't play mage classes. I don't play rogues. I don't play necromancers. I do barbarian, and I was excited for the druid. I'm like, oh, there's going to be companions. You can have more companions in D2 than you can in D4. And the skills are better. The barbarian is crap. Like, yes, you could do this and this. Well, what if I don't want to use those abilities? Then automatically my character's supposed to suck. So I don't know, I've been trying not to make this video, but I even was in a comment section, said some comments, and people like, if you don't like it, don't play it. You know what? Voices need to be heard about what they're doing wrong, and that there's people out there that are content creators that should be telling truthful things and not lying to the fans and not trying to bloat the market. Like, yes, I know it's on Game Pass right now, it's doing well, but they told us we were getting something when it was announced years ago, and we don't have it. The game is not good. I can't play it that long, which is weird because Wolfson, that was supposedly this horrible fucking game, I was able to play through it. I enjoyed it. On December recently, I've been playing a lot of hours into that. Torchlight Infinite, I put time into. Grim Dawn, I still put lots of time into because that's still a good game. But D4 is just not good. And I'm not going to name out content creators that I see do this, but it's bullshit. It's literally bullshit. If you are a content creator for Diablo, you should actually tell people the truth and not lie. And not just say this is good when it's not. So if you're going to say something, say truthfully what's actually going on, your actual honest opinions, and not the fact that you're worried that you're going to get kicked off the Diablo partnership program. That's what I have to say. And it was a harsh video, but it needed to be said.